Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are in White Orchard, and we are preparing to take on a griffin that has been terrorizing the village. So what we're doing is we're taking a bunch of side quests right now in order to prepare, level up, get experience and items and all that kind of thing before actually taking on the griffin. So let's go!
Could you deliver us from evil?
Alright, so where's the next one? Would be in this town here. Alright. Or in this building is what I mean. There we go. Odolan.
Greetings.
A witcher? You see the notice? Hear about the well?
A well? First I've heard. There a problem?
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
Haggling. To haggle for a higher reward, choose an amount using left analog stick and confirm your choice by pressing X. If your counterparty accepts your offer, you've made a deal. If your offer is too high, your counterparty will grow annoyed, push too hard, and he or she will break off negotiations. So base rate of 20... let's go for a 10% increase. Give it a shot.
That settles it then.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now, no one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
Contract. Devil by the Well. Alright. Find the spirit that haunts the well. Oh, no, not inventory. World map is what I want. There we go. Up there. Okay. I'm going to take a look at the other ones first, and then once I've accepted all the contracts, then we'll head out into the wilderness and start hunting. So I imagine that guy just posted on the board and I didn't see it because I haven't checked the board yet, but there we go. Nilfgaardian lessons. Hail Kerzer, Eri Gloir, or Firenis Nar. Don't understand what you just read? No wonder. It's in Nilfgaardian, and soon half the world will be speaking this mysterious tongue. So you'd best start learning it now, and yours truly can help you with that for a very modest fee. Ernest of Vicovaro. Wanted, deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join His Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name Odrin. He claimed to be a Kedwani by birth, but said King Henselt's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Anyone with information on this deserter's present location is to report to the garrison at once. Description: modest stature, wiry with thinning hair. He fled in his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system and probably thus reeks like an old boar. Characteristic marks can be easily recognized by his voice, which has the telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter or sustenance to the deserter will be subjected to a summary court-martial. Outdoor relief. The Imperial garrison hereby announces that every week the village's poor may come to the local or come by to collect food rations. Rations will only be distributed to supplicants able to document proof of their poverty. Cheats will be punished like any other thieves and to the full extent of the law. The New Order. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come listen to Captain Peter Sar Gwynlev speak on the subject of laws soon to be introduced in these lands by the writ of our most gracious sovereign, Emhyr van Emrys. Attendance is not obligatory, but every resident of White Orchard should partake of this opportunity to learn what rights they will enjoy and duties they will have under the new order. Good folk, you no longer live in a barbarous land where every man does as he sees fit. You are now part of the great empire of Nilfgaard. Nilfgaardian law now protects you, yet it also ascribes you new obligations. Imperial forces have brought you the torch of enlightenment, Grab hold of it, and your dark age shall soon give way to a bright new era. Brother missing. Bastien, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be right in the right, but if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpsers prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastion. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it aplenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I've made camp there. Dun Wildenvert. Points of interest. There is much of interest to be found in the world's dense forests and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you pursue a notice board, question mark markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potentially interesting places. Seek them out to learn the secrets they hold. Alright, so let's... there we go. And now let's talk to these other quest givers.
What?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. The only smith around, so I got to service the garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
It's just telling me how to use the map. There we go. And I thought there was one more quest, but I guess it was the check the board. Alright, so then let's start this guy. Let's look for the arsonist, just because A, it's the closest, and B, it's the currently active one. The world is brimming with interesting places filled with danger or treasure. Such sites are marked on your minimap with the following icons: hidden treasure, dungeon, monster nest, place of power, person in distress, spoils of war, smuggler's cache, guarded treasure, abandoned site, bandit camp, or monster den.
You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Ah, here we go.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
Twisted fire starter. Alright, so let's follow the tracks.
Boot prints. A man's. Large. Stinks of piss and vodka. Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Now the question becomes, where did he go?
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons?
Ah, here we go.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners, but he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush. Tracks lead back to the village.
Everything's
Bleeding,
fine.
but not badly. Surface wound. We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Just going to take a quick moment to look here, and I'll see you on the other side.
Take care.
Me gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. Well, he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sapped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on. Well, they laid his corpse to rest. Hush, hush.
Well, the tracks go in here.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Look for someone with wounds dealt by drowners using your Witcher senses.
Claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Well, I mean, gold is good, but you can't just burn someone else's property and expect there to be no repercussions.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Calm down. Now follow me.
I gotta apologize. Gotta go. Apologize. Freak.
Oh, escort quests.
Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. I kind of name is that anyway? Dwarven.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Dwarven. May the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
That's just it. Day in, day out, taverns empty, not like before. So where's Elsa get her coin, I ask her? She can tell the Blackens, I'm telling you.
You talk bigger bollocks than a moon rates unicorn.
God, this guy's a pain to watch.
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Bright-eyed Hellraiser.
Get out of my sight, Nop.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nop? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you, I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
I don't know if I agree that he deserves death. But, I mean, there's the law, right? Alright, let's do a level up here. I'm going to take some time looking at what I want to level up, and I will see you on the other side. Alright, so I'm going to choose Delusion because it'll increase my persuasiveness in combat. And you know what, I gotta make one active, so let's go for this. There we go. Not that I've had any issues using my my sign in conversation, but never hurts to make it better. Don't want to be there when it doesn't work, right? So let's do the missing brother here. So as it turns out, Geralt was not alone in searching White Orchard for a lost loved one. The Witcher also found the notice of a peasant who was seeking his brother. The brother had left home to take up arms against Nilfgaard. The forces of the North and the Black Ones had then clashed in a great battle near the brother's home village, and the peasant had not heard from his siblings since. There we go.
It's raining, it's pouring, and Fromir's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and whacked himself good morning.
What do you say? Who taught you that?
Jetty.
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade? Your kind, sir. Non-human.
My gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him.
Hello, Roach.
Started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Oh, so it were. Except it was something that sat on me. Which had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
We are going quite a ways. How far are we going here? All the way down here. Okay, and an undiscovered location, undiscovered location. Okay, so it's added a bunch of question mark things to my map. Okay, we're almost there.
Not so fast, Roach. Whoa! Take it easy.
There's some enemies down there, so I'm going to... Oh, that's like a cliff. Some drowners. Don't know how I'd get back up if I did go down.
So, we'll look for Bastion later.
Slow now.
Pass through this town on the way to White Orchard. You know what, before I get started on this, I'm going to call an end to the episode here. So you know the drill, click over there and join me next time as we look for the villager's brother. We'll see you then.